June the 29th, 1985, here at the Denis Thomas farm. Everybody's getting ready, waiting for the thresher to come. You can see under the trees here, they're getting the food ready. I'd say it is, you used to help out at my granddad, you say?
Oh, yeah, when Walter Davis had his, we went down and threshed for him a couple of times.
Uh-huh.
As you see, he used to get Mr. Hankey's little relation to him or something.
Uh-huh.
Earl was. And so he'd get Earl when he could. When he couldn't, he'd call Walter and get Walter to come over and thresh.
I see.
And Walter used to go everywhere around over there.
Uh-huh.
He was into it pretty good.
There's, that's the old 1930 tractor. Then it's restored. McCormick Deering. There you can see everybody mingling around out in the wheat field here. They're all waiting for the thresher to come now. Comes the thresher now. You ever been in one of these threshings before?
I've fed a many.
Is that right? There you can hear that old John Deere running there. I think that's about a 1934 model John Deere he's pulling that thresher with. Doug Thomas driving the tractor. McCormick Deering. They're headed on back in the field now to set the thresher up.
Unload the wagon.
That's right. He gets to throwing that wheat in that thresher. He's going to warm up today, isn't he? There, they're bringing the thresher in, going to set it up right along in there somewhere. Around so they can hook it to the belt on the thrash machine. It's a big wide belt. It has to be lined up just perfect. It takes a good while sometimes to get everything leveled up, get the belt set just right. And Mr. Canapple back there. Some of these men have worked around a thresher, so I don't think we'll have too much problem getting set up today. They're getting the belt out. Here's the old John Deere running here alongside. There's Doug up there getting a straw pipe up. Wind him up there. Gotta get him just right. Now you can see him loading up the first bundles of weed here on the wagon. Man, looks like he's loaded a few before. I know just how to pile them in there. At the weed, it looks like it's cured out well here the last couple of weeks. Had a lot of wind blowing through it. Fairly nice dry days. There you can see him coming through the field here, picking up the bundles. The old formal tractor there doing a good job. Snapple there, he's going to work with both hands today. Got a fork in each hand going through the field. One Ford tractor working with us today. There, they're pounding it right on up there. They got a chamber tractor here today. The old thresher running now. See the straw stack starting to accumulate. First wagon already unloaded there, coming out. Another wagon pulling up in place there. Playing in the straw stack already. How about that? All right. Yeah, they like that. Look, it looks like it's raining straw. All right. There you can see him loading the bundles in. Putting them in slow so his machine, the thresh is good, won't clog. You ought to be up there.
I've seen one in operation.
You never seen one.
It raised like 3 or 4. They wouldn't go out there in my car.
Yeah, it's working good. Working good.
I thought it was real slow
Seems like it's in pretty good shape today. It's dried out real well. Denis up there on the top of the machine checking it out, making sure it's all working all right. See where the belt's hooked on the pulley, the old see the knives up there. They cut the strings on the bundles as they go into the machine. There's the wheat coming out into the wagon there. Sometimes they'd have in the pipe there, they'd have sacks tied on kind of a Y-shaped apparatus. Fill one sack then the other. It kept a couple men pretty busy just switching sacks there. There you can see the wheat coming out of there. That's pretty good. Denis running the old straw pipe there, cranking it up. See McCormick Deering on the pipe and straw out the end. Oh, you can see it really coming out of there. Back here in the back field. There, they're loading them one up down there. See? Looks pretty good back there today. There you can see the grain coming up the elevator there. You don't know if it's any good till you get developed. Yeah. Starting to come along all right. There you can see everything in operation. Got the international truck sitting here to catch the wheat. Got the whole crowd watching here. There the old straw pile starting to get larger. checking things out. Janet there. Towed out, moving out of the way. Going back in the back field to get another load. Looks like we got a breakdown here. Dennis checking that belt over there, see what he can do about it. Yeah, we got quite a few here. I guess they're waiting for dinner. Imagine we'll have a big dinner cooked up here in a little bit. Got the baler sitting over there. May bale a little straw here after a little bit. Dennis trying to get the thrasher going again now after he's got the belt repaired. I think he's running enough RPM on it then. Get it running too fast, it'd fly apart, wouldn't it? Thomas there, he's awful busy today. Come over here, Miss Thomas. How's everything going here?
Well, we got a few bugs in it, but I guess they just have to be in there today.
Well, it looks like it's done a pretty good job there to me.
Yeah, we got one walker that's got a bad piece on there in front of it, hanging out front of it.
Oh, yeah? We'll have the old tractor on it next year then. It looks like it's taking it pretty good, but I can see.
Yeah.
What'd you have, a belt break there? Or?
Just started to spread off. Belt old. It's kind of narrowing, but it's not quite as long. You need a longer belt on it. That break will put the German on it though.
What model machine is that? About what year would that be?
I'd say it's in the 30s.
In the 30s?
Yeah. It started making out of 10 in about the 30s, late 20s.
Where did you get this machine?
They had the bargain mart one day and bought it.
How'd you get it up here?
I had to take a truck and trailer, a low boy trailer to haul it.
You brought the binder along with it then?
Binder both, all one trip, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Looks like a weed's starting to pile up in the truck there. I looked a while ago. Looks like it's cleaned it real well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll be dinner pretty soon. We'll have a pretty big dinner cooked up here in a little bit. We've got quite a few people here. I think some of them just came for the dinner the way it looks. Yeah. Might not have enough to go around. That's right. The workers got to eat where anybody else does or not.
They may not work after dinner.
You tell me this. this was about a 1935, 36 model tractor?
36A model John Deere.
Oh yeah, sure running smooth. You restored this tractor then?
Right. Bought it for $100. Hadn't run for 30 years.
Sure sounds good today. Boy, look at that wheat coming out of there. Yeah, you can see him back here on the back 40. Picking up a couple loads. Still got a whole lot of wheat back there yet. There you can see they're loading wheat into the machine again. See those knives cutting the strings off up there. All twisted belts like they used to use. See the old straw stack getting bigger. Some of the young fellas here learning all about this machine, how it works. Several people here today have never seen a machine like this. He's dug in with a load now with another John Deere tractor that he and Denis have restored. Make them look like brand new. There's Scott up there watching how it goes in. Over here under the big oak tree, you can see a lot of the folks have decided to sit in the shade for a while and get out of the sun. There's a lot of people here today. I'm here looking over some of the old farm equipment, different machinery that Denis has. Playing that straw stack again. They'll get a lot of fun out of that. All the old timers talking over how things used to be when they were younger and run a machine like this. A whole lot of them have worked out in the field with a thrash machine. I'm out in the field there, bringing in another load. sitting on the old John Deere wheel. These young fellas, they get a kick out throwing this wheat into the thresher. Run one of these?
You ever run one?
Yeah.
No, never did.
Never did.
But I've helped Trash with a man.
Oh yeah, well that's the same man. He doesn't run one. That all goes together, don't it?
Yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah, that's all part of it. That looks like she's running pretty slick there.
Somebody's going to have to get them boys over there and start checking up.
Oh, they're young. They should be able to take it.
That's fun right now, but you know, the hand is exactly what I like.
That's right. That's right. Was the type of machine you used to run, was it about the same model as this, or?
Mine was a bigger one. That's
Oh, yeah?
Runs a big steam engine.
This a little smaller machine then?
Yeah.
I see.
It's doing good work, it looks like.
Yeah, it is. You see all the belts, pulleys. Got a little leak in the bottom of the machine here. You can see the leak coming out here. Well, we can get a little different angle here of the old thresher. You see the wagon with the wheat on it in the back there. Straw pipe sticking up in the air. Fellas unloading the wagon. There you can see everybody's out of the shade here. Some playing ball. One thing or another. Taking a little break. There, little Scott. Give us a show, Scott. A little action, Scott.
No action.
Get you dancing around a little.
Action. You know your action.
But they won't get the ball. There it again.
Wheat on them. A little while before we get going again. We'll go up here and see what's wrong. You can see everybody in there trying to figure out what the problem is. These old machines just break down quite often here. We'll get in here a little closer when you see here. Under there to me. Can't you fix that cleat? You'll be able to fix that up. Can't you fix that hole? Now you can see the old thresher at it again here. Kids playing in the straw pile. Pineapple running the straw pipe there. Looks like snow. Wheat snow. there is getting that last little bundle there. There you can see a good shot of the old Thrasher there. Getting the wagon cleaned off, getting ready for another wagon to pull up. Today. Happy birthday! Janet and her mother there. There they got her running again. You see the old binder here in the foreground. Thrasher in the background makes a pretty picture. The old tractor sitting alongside here. Time it gets a half bush when it trips, it comes out in the truck here. Kind of wobbly up here on top of this Thrasher. There's not much left out there in the field. You can see very little left. He's operating the stacker now. We're getting a pretty good truckload of wheat now. You can see it pouring out in the truck. go get another load of wheat, I think. That's starting the old John Deere up. See some of the operations from the top of the thrash machine here. See it going in the elevator, through the elevator into the separator. Nice looking wheat. Out in the field now to get another load. Not much left out there. Here, you think it's stacking okay?
Yeah, it's all right. It's windy, boy.
Yeah, I believe that wind's kind of working on it, isn't it? No labels on the old thrash machine. Dumps another load of wheat into the thrash machine here. Fellow just about fell asleep in the hay there. Well, we just about got the thrashing complete for today. Finish this load, this will be about it. How about something to eat here? Well, they about got that load unloaded there. Pulling that wagon away now. Next wagon getting ready to come up. All the girls on it. Last load. Just going right on in there. On the left, Betty in the middle, and Martha on the right. I believe these women did a better job than the men did. Think they're doing okay?
Yeah. We can stand up and do it.
I think we should have had them women unload the whole works.
Yeah, they're doing all right. Either loaded or unloaded.
Yeah. Looks like they're doing all right.
And so we're getting it off the water.
Yeah. Pat, you ought to get up there. Boy. Old John Deere's done a good job. There's Pat up there with him now.
We're going to grab my hand.
There she's going to throw one in. Look at that. Hope she don't fall in with it. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, disaster, disaster. Yeah, try again for a quarter.
Oh, no.
Going to try with a pitch fork this time. Let's see what happens. Here. She's an old country girl. I'd say she's pretty good at it. She's just a little out of tune. She's just a little out of tune, off. Just a little rusty.
Get
a little more practice, you'll be good at it.
I got one at home. I can use it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that one.
Yeah. They're doing all right with it. There's Denis got 2 or 3 bundles on her fork, I think. Is that the way you all do it over in Portland, Bill?
Yeah, just
Yeah. I like to try to get everybody here if we could.
I think that's Brian's there. That's it.
You see, all these fellas really enjoy this threshing, I believe. Something you don't see much anymore.
Didn't have balls on that boat.
Oh, yeah. Some Scott on that bicycle, check things out. Well, they get them down there now, not many left. There you can see the wheat coming out in the truck there now. Yeah, it's pretty well filled the truck up there. That's it, Frank. That's the last funnel. A little loose on the ground there, and that's about all of it. Dennis there figuring out how much money he's going to make on a deal. Happy birthday, Doug.